This will be a triple threat match, scheduled for one fall. The man in charge of the sound of the bell, Warriors of Wrestling, senior official, Shady Torres. Introducing first.
You can, and you don't stop. You can, and you don't stop. You can, and you don't stop.
Here is Chris Benne, the tracksuit brute, who has been hard at work training in hopes of defeating Rhino. The man made Venemo, yes, Venemo, try to gore him, and he was not successful, as Venemo couldn't gore him at all. It's like running into a brick wall with Benne. Hopefully that was enough for Benne not to be gored here tonight, but we're gonna find out.
Introducing second.
The eye of the storm is here, Danny Storm. He is a little ticked off that Chris Benne has taken him so lightly. Didn't train for the likes of Danny Storm at all, only Rhino. Let's see if Benne made a mistake in doing that. Let's see if Danny Storm can beat not one but two big men in triple threat action.
And finally,
Here is the ECW legend, Rhino. The final ECW champion of the original ECW. A two-time ECW television champion. An NWA World Heavyweight champion. There is nothing this man hasn't done. And listen to this crowd come alive for Rhino.
I'd like to welcome all three of you to the main event of Warriors of Wrestling's Stage Aggression. This triple threat match is scheduled for one fall. Once again, the man in charge of the sound of the bell, Shady Torres. Introducing first in the corner to my left. He fights on the Lower East Side of New York City and weighing this evening at 275 pounds. He is the epitome of the Empire City, the tracksuit brute, New York's best kept secret, CB and by HC, Chris Benne. Introducing second in the far corner to my left. He is a 2025 Warriors of Wrestling King of New York. Fighting out of Staten Island, New York, and weighing in at 190 pounds. He is the eye of the storm, Danny Storm. And last but certainly not least, he is one of the most feared and respected athletes in the history of our sport. Right out of Detroit, Michigan, and bringing in this evening at 295 pounds, he is a legend of TNA, WWE, but most importantly, ECW. This is the man beast, Rhino.
And Rhino is amped up and ready to go. The bell has tolled. It is main event time here in Staten Island. No, come on. The tracksuit brute want nothing to do with this triple threat matchup. And saying that he's earned this recovery time, earned this little break. Well, Rhino and Danny Storm are not running away from each other. As true competitors do, the match will go on. Lock up in the center, Rhino shoving Danny Storm in. I mean, by the looks of it, Rhino's still the man. Just look at the shape he's in. Looks like nothing's changed in all these years. And Danny Storm turning the Storm into the turnbuckle. Little show of respect from the veteran to the young talent. And you know what? I agree that Chris Benne is kind of scared. Maybe he thinks that all that training he's done wasn't enough for the man beast Rhino. So he's running away from his fears. But Danny Storm taking on the legend himself. And now wrenching at the arm of Rhino as well. Taking him down to a knee as he gets back to his feet. And switching pressure. No, Danny Storm doing the same. And a chop to the chest. Ooh, what forces? He was sent into the corner, got out of the way. Has Rhino trapped in the corner. Shot to the gut. Shot to the head. And in comes Benne, and Benne right back to ringside. But this time, the Storm is going to chase him down. As he gets back in the ring, and Rhino right there waiting for him. Benne trapped between the ECW legend and the Eye of the Storm. Right hand, another one, a carousel of right hands between Rhino and Danny Storm. And now chops. Into the ropes goes Benne and stops the momentum and goes right back to the outside. Come on, man, what are you doing? Oh, Rhino not wasting any time as he chops Danny Storm off his feet. Danny Storm responds with one of his own, but Rhino right back at it. An exchange of chops. And now not stopping the chops on Rhino. Irish whip, no, Rhino has a reverse. Into the shoulder tackle. And in the corner with a chop. And into the opposing corner. What a hip toss. And now Benne taking Rhino off his feet to the outside, sending him head first into the steel post. Benne sending Storm into the turnbuckle. No. Jumps over Benne. Looks like he's trying to get that back suplex in, but the side headlock applied. And Benne gonna send Storm to the ropes. Storm had that one scouted with a kick to the abdomen and the enziguri. Back suplex for Benne, no. Again, sending Storm to the corner. This time catching him. Tossing Storm up and down. His head comes onto the top turnbuckle. Rhino sweeping out the legs of Benne, taking him to ringside. And sending his face into the apron. Oh, but Rhino went head first into the top of the guardrail. And wait a minute, Danny Storm climbing to the top turnbuckle. And a diving elbow to Benne's head. But Rhino's still there, and Danny Storm finds out the hard way. And a back suplex onto the apron. The spine has to feel the effects of that, and raking the back of Benne, not once but twice. And a chop to Benne as well. Rhino has his sights locked in on Benne, and a sloppy chop, but didn't hit. Might have hurt his hand as he chopped the steel post. That gives Benne an opening to get in some offense. Now has his sights set on Danny Storm. A Brute-like clothesline from the tracksuit Brute for a 2 count. And sees that Rhino was getting back in the ring, keeps him grounded on the apron, and kick to ringside. Shot to the abdomen from Danny Storm, another. Make that 3. Oh, Benne with that spinning kick, spinning punch, and nearly had 3 there from Storm. And again trying to keep Rhino out of the match. But Rhino delivers the right hand to Benne, and oh, Benne kicking off the rope to where the sun don't shine on Rhino. Ooh, he may be feeling that one in the morning. Yikes. Danny Storm now bringing the fight to Benne. Right hand, but Benne tries to get one in the corner, now trapped in the corner. Enziguri to the shoulder, it looked like. And now Benne seated on the top turnbuckle. I think Danny Storm looking for a Storm suplex off of the top turnbuckle. Now Rhino back to his feet and getting involved here. We may see a suplex. All 3 men feeling the effects. And now it is Benne and Rhino in the center of the ring. Rhino sends Benne to the ropes into a back elbow. Benne goes to the corner, met with a clothesline. Ducks that one, and a shot to the throat of Rhino. But Danny Storm gets back in the ring. A jumping clothesline. And another. Some kicks to the gut. A lightning strike kick from Danny Storm, and Benne kicked out, but Rhino also there to kick the back of Storm. And now sending Storm to the outside. Rhino's calling for it. He's in the corner. He's charged up. The ECW legend to Rhino. Only got the 2 count. Holy crap! Chris Benne just kicked out of the gore! The fans want to see it one more time. I want to see it as well. Oh, wait a minute. Rhino doesn't see Danny Storm on the top turnbuckle. He does now. Met with the flying forearm. And the Blue Thunder Bomb to Danny Storm has won the Caged Aggression main event.
We shall win the Eye of the Storm, Danny Storm.
What a triple threat main event match we just witnessed. Danny Storm continues to impress. Another victory. Wait a minute. Wait, hey, Roger Mendez in the ring. Vitamin R to Danny Storm. What the hell? And the American Prodigy coming out. Bringing Mendez to the corner. And Nick Andrews and Dexter Obsidian and the whole Warriors of Wrestling roster coming to the ring. An all-out brawl has erupted. Who is going to restore order here? Every member of Warriors of Wrestling going at it. Our officials can only do so much. A little preview of Ultimate Survival. Glamzilla just stepping on Dexter Obsidian. Jalen White beating Ivan Garcia. And Alex Devine and Abdul Nasir exchanging strikes. And Dylan Napalm going to work on Jalen White. This is absolute mayhem.
You know what I'm doing. You know what I want. You know what I want, Scott.
And the fights continue at ringside. Nikita and Devine beating on Jalen White, and wait a minute, Mike Ditello has his eyes set on Joe Blvd, who stripped him of the title. Shot to the gut. A Falcon Arrow to Joe Blvd. Justice served for Mike Ditello.
Guess what, guys? I'm the real world champion now.
And damn right, he should be. But Joe Blvd, the sore loser, the coward, stripped him of the titles. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you will join us July 11th. We will be right back here at the Fun Station in Staten Island, New York, to determine who is the Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, who is the Ultimate Survivor. We hope you'll join us. Get your tickets, warriorsofwrestling.com.